What's up, everybody? Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers with a game update. Again, this is another forewarning. This one's going to be a little bit short, I think. I plan. Because there's a few large features that were added, but not a whole lot of things to cover. So, first off, let's go ahead and check... Oh, by the way, they're doing a... by the time you see this, it may still be going, I'm not sure. The 1-year anniversary of Space Engineers, they're doing a free weekend on Steam, plus a 40% discount if you buy it after that. Well, buy it during the weekend, whatever. Go click on the link here and check it out. I don't know. These are the three main things that have been added to the game in this last update on this Thursday was remote control turrets, scrap metal item, and placing asteroids in creative mode. So it didn't quite make sense to me until I watched the video what they were talking about. What they mean is these turrets, the missiles and the Catling guns, now you can click on them. If I can find it, which one am I on? Oh, it only has one. And there's a control button that isn't working for me. Why is it doing that? Maybe I have to be... Hold on. I may have to have a cockpit to do this. I don't recall. I don't think that was actually stated in the... it might have been. I may have just missed it. Catling turret control. There we go. So now instead of just meet like it normally does, you can actually control. Whoa! Don't point it at me. You can actually control it now, which is pretty interesting. So you could switch and go to. Let's actually try some of that. Oh, I can't right now. So you can actually do this kind of stuff manually now, which is pretty neat. Okay, I could have way too much fun with that. And then it should... Yep, there it goes. Then it goes back to being automated. So that's a neat little feature because you can basically do a lot with it as far as letting it go automatically or control it or what have you. And as you'll notice, I just did that in the hotbar where you can drag the turret to there and you can have the increase radius, decrease like you all had before, toggle on and off, but now there's a control toggle. So now you could just hit T. Now that's very slow, but you get the idea. And then if you hit T again, it logs you back into the cockpit. You can hit 1, go into the other turret. So it's a really cool thing that you could start at the front of the ship and be firing, like say, this is at the front, we're firing at him, he gets around here, oh, I can't see him, switch. You know, even though I just shot my own ship. Leave me alone, I'm demonstrating. So, yeah, that's a fun feature, and I think it'll come in handy in the future. The next one, I don't think I got a good display of it here. Let's see if we can't give a good example. The next one is the scrap metal, which is what happens when ships are damaged now. So we should be watching down here to see if the gravity pulls any scrap metal off of this thing. It may only work in survival mode, now that I'm thinking about it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it may only be a survival mode, I'm thinking. Because I'm not seeing any scrap metal laying on the floor, which it would be. It kind of looks like busted up. Actually, let's see if it should be in the items list now. Scrap metal, here we go. Spawn 10. There we go. So that's what it looks like now. And I think that gave it to me. You can technically, I think you can refine, but you can refine the scrap metal into iron ingots. That worked way too fast. I don't know how much that was, but that was like, I think 10 metal to 6 ingots, maybe? I don't remember what the number was beforehand. But so yeah, when you get damaged ships like this, some of the parts that come flying off will turn into scrap metal and land on the ground. You can pick it up, which is pretty neat, actually. Okay, and the big main feature of this update, you may have caught it before when I just spawned in objects, is if you hit Shift F10, it brings up the items spawn menu, but also asteroids spawn menu. Now, there's 3 basic things you gotta understand, concepts if you will. This is the shape of the asteroid, and don't freak out. I thought small pirate base, oh my gosh, they've got like pre-built compounds into their game. No, it's not how it works. I was very sad. So the core material is, as it implies, what material is at the core of the asteroid. So if you dig through the surface, what are you going to find? So let's go ahead and make this something weird, like platinum. And the surface can be gold. Now, add random materials. If this is checked, then it'll like make random stuff all over the place, if my memory serves. So we spawn asteroid. See, it's just an asteroid. It's not actually like a pirate base. So now we place that there, and it's actually in your world, which is pretty darn amazing. For creative users, this is going to be huge. And let's see, I need a tool. I need a drill. Drill. Somebody get me a drill. You know the drill. Okay, so as you can see, platinum here, gold here. So this is considered surface material, this is the core. So when you get into here, this is getting into the core of the world, basically. Or of the asteroid, not the world. The core of the world. So that's how that works. Now, if we were to spawn in a different one, say small asteroid, and have this checked, add random materials, we'll keep it the same just for comparison's sake. Alright, that's too small of an asteroid. That won't give us a good comparison. Sure. And it says there, it can take a long time to spawn in. So on the surface they look the same, right? But if we have an ore detector, I have a feeling... Wait a minute, let me grab this ship over here and let's put an ore detector on it real quick. Because the drill doesn't have a very large radius to show a good comparison for what we're looking for. Okay. And ore detector is on. So we should be able to see... See, there's uranium, nickel, platinum, gold, nickel, silver, platinum. So obviously the core and outer materials will be the most dominant, but if you have the randomly generated materials on, or minerals, or whatever it's called, ores, there will be randomly different kinds of ores peppered throughout the asteroid, depending on how large the asteroid is. So that's a pretty cool feature. In terms of, like, for creative builds and stuff, being able to spawn in your own asteroids, determine what materials they are, like, it's just a really cool set of functions overall. There is one thing I forgot to mention about the turrets, and that is, I do believe an antenna is required. One way to find out. To control them, even though I don't believe a remote control block is. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay. Nope. Don't need the antenna on a ship. Although we are within an antenna range of, you know, that far away. So, you may need one. I don't recall whether or not you need an antenna or not. Let's see. I think the official video says you do. I think it said you needed an antenna and it had to be like yours. But I don't know, because it seems to be working okay without it. So, that I'm not too sure about. It will say in the change logs, and if you're really not sure, then you can go check out the official video, because I know it is explained in detail there. The other thing about the asteroids is they cannot be copied. I thought they could. No, copy. Whoop, hold on. I hit Control V to see if I could paste one in. And I think I hung everything up. Oh! That's still the blueprint from... I recorded the Inspiration episode this week, actually, before I recorded this one. So that's the Star Destroyer. Oops! Spoiler! So they can't be copied, you'd have to spawn them in, but they can be deleted with Control X. So if you boo-boo and make the wrong kind of asteroid, there you go. So yeah, I know this was a little bit short, but that pretty much covers most of the basics for everything this update. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace!